What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. It's time for a mail day. So it's been a little while since we've done a full mail day, at least a few weeks. We opened some mail during some other videos, but there's a couple really big cards in here that I wanted to show off in their own mail day. So I figured why not go through all that mail today, and we'll see what we get. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we post new stuff. It's pretty much all the time. In the background here, you'll see some guest breakers. This is Ginobili Gold Refractor from Bowman Chrome. I think this is the 07-08 Bowman Chrome. Yep, and this one's numbered to 99. So again, like always, the stuff I try and throw up in the back is usually typical of what's coming later in the video. And I don't think I showed this one yet. Bill Walton on-card autograph rookie reprint from the Top Star set. Anyone who's been watching the channel knows that I'm working on completing this set. It's only 10 cards, all on-card autographs from some of the 50 greatest players of all time. Now 75 greatest players of all time that they updated that list. So we're getting closer on completing that set. And since we're talking about it, I'm pretty sure this package in here should be a continuation of that set. If I could get this out. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for selling it to me. And in here we got Sam Jones from those 50s and 60s Celtics teams. You can see 57 all the way up to here. So Sam Jones was on those teams with Bill Russell, Bob Cousy, John Havlicek. Won a ton of titles. And look at that signature, man. You could really tell he cared a lot about the way this looks. Just beautiful signature on card from one of the greatest players of all time. Sam Jones. This one was a little bit harder to find. They don't, for some reason, Sam Jones cards don't pop up as often as a lot of other players. So this was to date the most expensive one I bought so far. There's only one card left out of the 10 cards that I actually already purchased it, so it should be on its way to me now. Hopefully we'll get that by next week. And the last card left to complete that set was actually more expensive than the other 9 cards combined. So that was a really big one, but happy to complete that set. So I'll show that one off pretty soon as it comes in. Next card here. You know, it can't be a mail day without this guy right here. Lonzo Morning, Upper Deck Ultimate Collection base card. So as you know, I'm working on putting together these full runs of guys like Morning, Ginobili, and Kobe. I love these Ultimate Collection base cards. They're some of the best design base cards next to exquisite. They're always all serial numbered. This one is to 499. This is from 06-07. They changed up the serial numbering each year. The first few were 750. This one was 499. There's one of the later years, I think it's 07-08, I think, is only to 199. So those ones are harder to come by. And Morning does not have a card in every year of Ultimate. There's a few years where he's not in it. You know, when he was out and not playing with his kidney disease. Then he came back and they started putting him in the sets again. But just a simple Ultimate Collection base card, but still beautifully designed base card set. And now we get onto the Ginobili stuff. So we got a couple really big Ginobili cards coming later. But first up, we have a very common rookie card. This is just his base Hoops rookie card. There's a version numbered to 299, which I bought probably over a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago. And for whatever reason, I just didn't, this one never popped up that often. When it did, a lot of times it was overpriced. So finally hit on an auction on one of these for like less than 10 bucks. So not an expensive card, but one that I just didn't want to overpay for and had been waiting for a long time for a really nice one to show up that wasn't too expensive. I got one more Ginobili card here, and then the last two I think are the really big ones. Although this one, I think this was not a cheap one either. and still pretty rare. Definitely something you don't see very often. This is from Upper Deck MVP 0809, I believe. Yep, 0809 Upper Deck MVP. So Upper Deck MVP was kind of the cheaper set in the 2000s, kind of the same way that Collector's Choice was the cheaper set in the 90s. And they did the same thing with silver scripts and gold scripts, where they did a facsimile signature of the player on the card. The Collector's Choice ones were never serial numbered. They didn't really do that as much back then, but by the mid 2000s, a lot of stuff was serial numbered, and this one is numbered out of 100. I'm willing to bet the gold scripts from the mid 90s, if they did serial number them, they might even be lower than 100. There's really not a lot of those around, so it's kind of a shame they didn't number those back then, but they did now. And this was just a card that I had never seen come up for auction, so pretty rare. Yeah, number 200, Upper Deck MVP, very nice. And the last two are the big ones. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, got our cardboard protecting it, very nice. Let's go ahead and try and cut this off. I'm gonna have to cut it off the front too. I'll just rip the tape. And this is 2004, 2005 EX. I think it was called EXL. It might have been called this year. They changed the name a bunch of times. It's kind of hard to see on camera there, but Essential Credentials Future, and the tape is blocking it, but this is numbered 55 of 59. So Essential Credentials parallels are some of the most sought after parallels in the hobby. Anyone who has PC players from these years are always trying to chase these Essential Credential Futures cards. This set is not as sought after as some of the other ones. They changed the design a little bit. This is more just like a regular looking card. They used to use acetate and all kinds of, different designs, but still very rare. At some point I'd like to pick up the 03, 04 version, but that's a lot more expensive than this one was. So I haven't picked one up yet, but still very rare card. Again, numbered to 59, not something you see pop up on eBay very often. Someone put this up for a buy it now. I started watching it. I thought the buy it now was a little high. And then the seller offered a discount, probably to anyone who was watching it. And as soon as I saw that discount pop up, I grabbed it before anyone else had the chance to. So very excited to add that super rare Essential Credentials Future card to the PC. And our last card right here, it's another even more rare and probably even more sought after Ginobili card. I think I need to change my blade on my my knife again soon. It's getting a little bit dull. Okay, gotta be very careful here. Don't want to damage the card, but it's packed very nicely in the top loader. And the cardboard, okay, here we go. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at it this way. And boom. Bowman Chrome Gold Refractor, and man, that's a nice looking card in person. I really wanted to pick this one up because I know I've mentioned this before. I've shown off this Gold Refractor. This looks more bronze or copper than gold, and it's not very shiny. You can see some refractor shine, but you sort of have to get it in the exact right angle to look at it. But this one is a lot shinier. It looks a little more gold. Still kind of brownish copperish, but definitely I think it looks like it's a much better card than the 07, 08 version. This is the 08, 09, so this is the last year of Bowman Chrome, and this is just an awesome looking card. And one of the best parts about it, jersey number 20 of 50. I'm not typically a jersey number chaser. Most of my serial number cards are not jersey numbers. They're very hard to find. They can get very expensive. But it just so happened that this one that went up for sale was jersey numbered, and just kind of an extra bonus. I mean, to find a jersey numbered card in a player that's relatively sought after. I know he's not LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, anything like that, but for a card that's 12, 13 years old, Gold refractors are always very sought after. This is only numbered to 50. There's not a lot out there. So to find a jersey numbered parallel just kind of randomly come up for sale was pretty unbelievable. So really, really stoked that the nice bonus here is that this is numbered 20 out of 50. I don't think I have any other jersey numbered cards from Ginobili. So really cool that this is the one jersey numbered one that I have. The card actually came up for auction. It ended really late. I'm on the East Coast, and it ended a little too late for me. I ended up falling asleep before it ended, didn't get my last bid in. So I missed out on the auction, but the seller said whoever won the auction immediately after it ended did not pay. And so he put it up for a buy it now. That was actually lower than the closing auction price. So I hit the buy it now as soon as I saw it. So definitely one of my new favorite Ginobili cards in my collection now. So there you have it. So short mail day, but some really big stuff. So the Sam Jones card number 9 of 10 out of this Top Stars autograph set. 10th one has been purchased and is on its way right now. Morning Ultimate Collection. And then the Ginobili cards, we got just the base Hoops rookie, Upper Deck MVP Gold Script to 100, Essential Credentials Future, numbered out of 59, and then the Creme de la Creme Gold Refractor, jersey numbered 20 out of 50. So very excited to pick all these up. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this mail day. Stay tuned for some more stuff coming. Maybe we'll do some, I haven't done a Flashback Friday in a while, so hopefully I'll get something posted at the end of the week for that. And then we'll be back next week with a bunch of new stuff, including a new boombox. We'll have some optic basketball finally coming. So lots of cool stuff next week. So stay tuned for all that. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.